Hey world, welcome to another video of Evony with Raja from server 539. During my time in Evony so far, I have felt the tavern is one of the most misutilized or say underrated buildings in Evony. In this video, I plan to tackle one aspect of the tavern, which is the Great General Chest. The Great General Chest provides you an option to obtain generals that are otherwise available only through pack purchases. So, kind of, you can say these are premium generals. I would do an overview of the other, say, options of tavern such as Wheel of Fortune, activity, and recruiting options in another separate video because tavern, as per me, requires a lot of focus. So, just to maybe summarize, say the Wheel of Fortune is, say, a roulette. I would put it that way, wherein you can get some generals, and it is not a great place to get generals, but yeah, you can get some generals from there. Then you have the activity, which is related to the general chest, and I will mention shortly about it. The recruit option is again where you can actually recruit generals, but under the recruit option you would only receive the generals which are tavern generals. So the generals that you obtain from the great general chest are not tavern generals. So yeah, those generals you can't find through the recruit option. So this the my thought behind this video was there were a couple of my friends and some few subscribers too who mentioned that the great general chest doesn't give out the full general as mentioned by the probabilities and as mentioned by Evony in the uh, say over here, what do I call this, over here somewhere, chance details. Yeah, this is where they mention the probability of you obtaining a general. So folks around told me that Evony is not sticking to that. So here I am. I decided to do a live run for you, and kind of I've been preparing for this video since long, holding on to those little tiny keys and going against my natural instinct to open them as soon as I get them. I have been slacking a bit, so I plan to do it at once. I just had 30 keys, but as you can see, I have now 47 keys. So, yeah, I got a bit delayed to make this video. But nevertheless, so today's video, I am going to cover this option of Great General Chest, and you know what? Surprise, surprise! I'm going to open all my keys live in front of you. Okay, so now just to again recap, the Great General Chest is a non-tavern source of obtaining generals. If not from here, they can be obtained only through packages or by completing certain events or from the monthly fragments. Events, to be honest, is gonna be real difficult if you are just starting off or even if you are midway through your game. So yeah, completing those events and obtaining generals is like a real difficult possibility. The other one is the monthly fragments, which I can show you. I think so. I have claimed it for today. Yes, I have claimed it. Yeah. So, Wilfred Scott or somebody of that nature, he's the guy, he's an archer general, and you can look at my video for the August 21 monthly fragments, wherein I have covered his specialities and whether he is worth it or not. So that's where I've spoken about him. But yeah, you can obtain these generals from the monthly fragments that Evony gives you. But one thing you need to bear in mind is in a year at most you would be able to obtain 12 generals, and how do I say this? There's a good probability that none of those generals are going to be good for anything. So pretty much like this great general chest is the only place I would say the only realistic place where you can obtain real premium generals apart from packs. So yeah, that's me stressing on the importance of these generals. Now let's head there and take a quick look at this. So yeah, so these are the generals that are available. I will go very quickly on to the generals that I find important from the great general chest. and I'll tell you what they're good for also. And but you can take a look at all of these generals by clicking on the portrait and how I'm going through. So the first is Martinez. He's a general that I will be looking out for. He's really good for mounted attack, that is cavalry attack, against bosses and against even PvP. So he's a great mounted general. Yes, something to look out for. Um, Ulysses S. Grant is a siege general. He is a good general, but again, if you're watching my video, you are initially starting the game or you're midway through the game. A siege march or a siege attack is not something that you would be able to afford as of now. So, uh, Ulysses S. Grant is not a great guy at your early stage of the game, though at a later stage, yes, he is an important guy. I think so. He is only say second, one down to Napoleon, which I feel is a better siege general. But yeah, I would do a video on all generals separately. Prince Rhaegar, not good, not bad. Like, yeah, some I've seen some all stars and top players using him, but to be honest, I'm not a great fan of him. Minamoto, yes, he is one of the top archer generals. Like, he is an old general, like he's been there in Evony since long, but till date he is one of the top generals. There are few generals that you can obtain from packs who, you know, are kind of better than him, but to be honest, he is good. Like, I see a lot of all stars players also using Minamoto. So yeah. Wagonter, no, he's not great. Barbosa, no. Isabella, no, not a great one. Sherman, no, not a great guy. Uh, Waking, not bad. Like, you can throw him on your sub if you get him. Like, he doesn't hurt like that way. Li Jing, yes, he is a good mounted general. Again, good for bosses, good for PvP. Himiko, yes, she is a good sub general. A great sub general, I would say. Like, so yeah, I would be happy if I get her. Johnston, he is one of the best, I would say, wall generals. There is Zachary Taylor. So Johnston, I like this guy a lot. Like, I would put him better than a general over pack also. But just to show you, there is, say, another general in America itself by the name of Zachary Taylor. Yeah. He is better than Johnston. He gives in-city range troops attack by 50%, whereas Johnston increases mounted HP by 15 and range troops and siege machines attack by 20%. So he's kind of distributed, Johnston. So that's the only catch with Johnston. Whereas Zachary Taylor is a straight away 50% increase, which is amazing. Okay, so we are not doing a generals video, but just thought to give you some perspective on that. So we move on. Oleg of Novgorod, not a great guy. He is a duty officer, so he's good to have. Like, he will help you during your end game. Honda is no, he's no good. John 1 of Portugal, again, he is a duty officer for Archer Camp. Banchow, again, he's an Archer Tower duty officer. Askia Mohammed, again, he's the trap factory officer, not a great thing. What else? Yeah, this woman is again amazing, quite underrated. I have seen even players selling her off. Guys, don't sell her off. Keep one copy of hers with you. So she's Shajar, and her speciality, if you see, is increases the resource production speed in the main city by 100%. That's huge. Like, you're getting a double production rate, and food protected from troop upkeep by 200%. Now this is really key. Like, for once you are doing those large builds and you will have your gatherers get troops back into the city, the least you would want is your troops chewing on and munching on that food that you have gathered. So I really love her skill, and I really like her as a wall general. To be honest, I feel why most people do not keep her is because they are kind of in two minds and they think they will drop bubble, and if they drop bubble they will get hit, and she is actually not a wall general for a PvP. So yeah, but nevertheless, like, she's one of my favorites, so yeah, I'll be looking out for her. So I think so I covered all, but I didn't cover Queen Boudica and James Bowie. So both I didn't cover. Both are wall generals, not too bad, but Johnston is a much superior wall general. So I didn't cover them. That's my reason for not covering them. I see I haven't covered Arminius too. He is a subcity general. Not bad. Again, you can throw him on your subcities during your early to mid game. What else? Oh, I didn't cover this guy too. Mansa Musa. Uh, Again, a subcity general. He reduces all troops attack by 10%. Um, yeah, cool enough. I wouldn't say he's a, even a good subcity general, but like, yeah, if you do not have subcity generals, he doesn't hurt. Uh, what else? What else? Okay, cool. So I spoke on Oleg of Novgorod and John 1 Portugal of being duty officers. Now the catch with duty officers is some of them, like if you see stable and you see a padlock over here, I can appoint a duty officer only when I reach level 33. Guys, this is a really advanced level to be in. Like, level 33 isn't coming overnight. So just to mention, like, it's not going to be easy. Like, you can't use them even in during your mid games. These guys, such duty officers like the stable, the archer tower duty officer, I can see. Oh, why don't I see an archer tower? Yeah, I can appoint him. I don't know at what level was he open, but yeah, you can appoint him on the archer tower. And the this is the archer camp, my mistake, and the archer tower duty officer. So yeah, archer tower duty officer and archer camp duty officers are yet decent because you can employ them at a good rate, which is John 1 of Portugal is the archer camp officer, and archer tower guy is Banchow. So yeah, these can be used even during your mid game period. So that's on the generals, guys. My take on the tavern generals. Now let's get into a bit of math on obtaining them. So what you guys see here in the chance details, and it is the probability of obtaining generals. So the generals against whom you do not see, say, like fragment written, this represents the probability of obtaining a complete general. Whereas fragments are, say, one fragment, and you need 30 of those fragments to complete the general. So till you get 30 fragments, you are not going to be able to complete the generals. So if you see Martinez is at 4%, so 4%, and then if you see some general like Johnston is at 14%, Shajar is at 19%. So it's different percentages for different generals that they have. But I did a quick math, and in total, you have a 2.43% chance of obtaining a complete general. And there are a whole lot of other stuff also that you can get from the keys, like speed ups, gold, food boxes, and so on and so forth. But yeah, as we are focusing this video on generals, I would not refer to them. And again, to be honest, this key and the whole purpose of opening these keys are not to get food boxes or speed ups. It is to get good quality generals. So yeah, that's all I had to say on generals. Let me think. What else? Nothing. I don't think so. I have anything to say. So all in all, if you see, I have now 47 keys I have stored up till date. I will be opening these live in front of you. Okay. So we will do a countdown on the keys and the rewards that you get from the chests. At 2.43%, I am expecting minimum 3-4 complete generals. I don't know, like, this is how we will put Evany's probabilities to test, because at 47 keys, one key gives you 3 slots. I have 141 slots on hand, and 2.43% into 141 should give me 3-4 complete generals. So that's about it. Let's get started, and I am super excited. So here goes my first key. Shajar fragment, Oleg fragment, John 1 fragment, no complete. Fragment of Akia, bad. Fragment of Askia, Mansa Musa fragment. Fragment of again Askia. Oh, this is painful. Li Jing fragment, Martinez fragments. Honda fragments, John 1 fragment. Mansa Musa fragments. No complete generals as yet. John 1 Portugal, and I get the first complete general Li Jing. Oh shit, this is crap. I have him already. Okay, bad. Let's go. Isabella fragment, Boudica fragment. Mansa Musa fragment, Shajar fragment. Boudica fragment. Honda Tadatsu fragment. Himiko fragment. Oh, come on, guys. Let me go back and enter. I hate this. James Bowie, Oleg fragment. Come on, give me full generals. Askia Mohammed fragment. Queen Boudica fragment. Isabella fragment. Honda fragment. Arminius fragments. Oh, come on. Queen Boudica fragments. This is painful not to get full ones. Johnston fragment. Honda fragment. Chajar's fragments. Askia Mohammed fragment. Honda fragment, Shajar fragment. Honda and Rhaegar fragment. Himiko and Honda fragment. I'm running out of keys, guys. I need a general soon, like real soon. Mansa Musa, Shajar. Guegwento fragments. Isabella fragment. Come on. Oleg. Josephine Johnston fragment. Johnston fragment. John 1 Portugal Arminius fragment. Guegwento, Banchao. James Bowie. Mansa Musa, Oleg. Banchao, Josephine Johnston. Himiko. Okay, let me go out and come back. I don't like this kind of bad luck that I have been having, but yeah. Let me check if I have better luck now. Okay, check in. I took that. Okay, let's go back. 8 more to go. Arminius. Askia. Arminius again. James Bowie. Queen Boudica. Honda. Shajar Aldul, Minamoto. No. Isabella. And my final key on this gives me Sherman. So that's all the keys that I had, guys. Of my target of 141 slots that I opened, I just received one complete general. So it is a probability of real bad probability. So I had a probability of just 0.71% of obtaining complete generals, vis-a-vis the probability that I should have had of 2.43%. So yeah, guys, it does seem that the probability math is not accurate or is not working accurately, because I just got one general from the whole opening of these keys. So but that's it, guys. I wanted to do this live for you, and let me know if any of you guys have had better luck in the comment section, and what generals did you find. That's it for this video. This is Raja from server 539 signing off.